Good day, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Spill the Westminster Legality. Did you get it? Yes? I hope you got it. And whoa, that's a little bit too long. And yes, welcome again because this is the University of Westminster Law Society's podcast. And before anything else, let me introduce myself because I guess I'm new to this and everyone is new to this too. I am Ericka Celestino, the Assistant Marketing Manager of this academic year's committee. And yes, I always say yes, but let's stay positive. I'll be your host for today's episode and hopefully, we can spread a little bit of energy to you listeners. Do I sound so hyper? I'm sorry. Not really sorry because I'm this hyper all the time. So I can actually hear myself being too loud. And well, as this is the first episode ever, we wanted to talk about something that is relevant to us. And you're probably thinking what I'm about to say. COVID-19. Yes, you got it right. So what can I say? This academic year is truly unexpected and challenging as well. First term is over and now we're in our second term. Well, we're hoping that everyone has kind of adjusted to our new normal, even in university. Okay. I know I'm too bubbly. And I'm sorry, but don't worry. Since you'll probably get tired of, listening to me talking all the time, without any further ado, let me introduce to you our guest speakers for today. So we have Fatma Zein, the Vice President of Undergraduate Education of the University of Westminster Students' Union. And also, we have Ismahan, the Vice President of Postgraduate Education of the University of Westminster Students' Union. Hello, Ismahan and Fatma. How are you?
Hi.
Hello.
We're okay.
Yes, all good?
Yeah, all good. How are you?
I am good, thank you. And thank you so much for being with us today on our very first episode. So, we've been talking about, I mentioned COVID-19 because, everyone is experiencing it. And we would like to, get some updates or the latest updates given by the university regarding COVID-19. So, would you please share them with us? Fatma?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to try to condense it because I know there were quite a few updates that have come out from the university. There has been quite a few changes to online learning this semester. So due to the latest government guidelines, the university has extended the period of full online learning until at least March. So we won't be just coming onto campus just yet. But however, they do have plans for that, and they will also be prioritizing final year practical courses for when that does happen. All exams as well that is taking place during April and May will be online timed assessments, but also do check out our student hub for regular updates and support, and also get in touch with the live chat who can offer you more information about the guidance and anything like that if you have any questions. We have also been working closely with the university to introduce a safety net, which has just recently been approved. So again, if you want more information about that, do check out the Student Hub. So essentially the safety net has been put in for students to ensure that they do progress as they planned. And this was something that was in plan last academic year, and it's something that they have continued and it has been effective. Also, in terms of health and well-being, the university's well-being advisors and counselling service is available to provide confidential support to students who are going through personal or any emotional issues that is currently affecting their studies. So do get in touch with these services if you would like any help, and as well as financial support. So if there's any students kind of experiencing any financial issues, especially due to the current situation that we're in, then they may be able to receive some additional benefits from the university, because they have relaunched their Stay on Track scheme and Stay Sheltered scheme. They've also reviewed the criteria for these schemes, so more people can now be eligible to apply. And yeah, that's a couple of updates.
All right, that's a couple of, the latest updates we have, but this is regarding undergraduate students, right, Fatma? So how about the postgraduate students, Ismahan?
Thank you so much for your question. In regards to the update that Fatma gave, most of those also apply to postgraduate students, and the university and the student union wants them to know that we care about postgraduates just as much as undergraduate education. So the exceptional regulation also applies to all postgraduate students, so allowing them to pass with 160 credit, which is amazing. And I think all the support that's also available in regards to financial health and well-being is also available to all of those postgraduate students.
All right, thank you so much, Ismahan, for your updates as well. So everyone, watch out for the latest updates on the Student Hub as well, if ever you want more details. And I guess, Fatma, Ismahan, I can tell you, I'm a first-year law student, and no one expected the pandemic. So we're all trying to cope with it, and I'm trying to be positive. So, amidst pandemic, these are unprecedented times. They're actually interesting times, just to say, in the positive area. And it's really challenging. This is true. It's challenging. So Fatma and Ismahan, whoever wants to start first, what kind of support is the University of Westminster Students' Union giving right now?
I think it's kind of obvious to say that this pandemic kind of had a really big impact on all students' mental health, and I think you probably will relate. And I think paying attention to home students and international students who may be feeling homesick, who might not been able to see their families or socialize with students across different courses, or even within their courses, because everything's kind of happening virtually and online lectures and online seminars. So it kind of takes away from a bit of the student experience. But the student union is also always trying to find new and engaging ways to bring us all together in a community and engage with each other, get involved with societies and sports. And and I think probably Fatma can go into details about the kind of things that we're having, what kind of support we have available.
Yeah, definitely. So we are currently running some online events for students, from live workout sessions to kind of having some focus groups, movie nights, just to kind of bring a sense of normality. I don't know if you could say it's normal, but
taking a breather as well from whatever is happening to us now, right, Fatma?
Yeah. So there is a wide range of activities that students can join and connect with, and you can also connect with your sabbatical officers and get to know other students from your courses, or just students from the university in general. We also have our hashtag UWSU active program, where it kind of allows students to keep active whilst also being at home. So some of our sessions feature gold medalists in gymnastics, so they do workout sessions from home and stuff. So if you are interested in that and you want to watch them back, you can on the Student Union website. Also, in terms of the academic side of things, we're currently reviewing our school and course rep arrangements to kind of find out how they're going for how they're going on for the current students. And we want to ensure that students' voices are heard, and we are taking that feedback on and actually making change for the students and making the change that students want to see from the university.
All right, thank you so much, Fatma. And actually, I didn't know that there are these kind of session where you can work out or watch past videos. So I'm gonna totally check them out because we really need to stay active, even if we're staying at home, because if we don't move, we're already gaining weight. Well, personal experience, I think, the kitchen is nearer compared to to before, where I just like go there every 5 minutes. So, but what are the other plans, that us students should look forward to from the Students' Union in regards to COVID-19? Because we still don't know when we will be able to go back to university. And we're just really kind of looking forward to what's next.
Thank you so much for that question. I think it's probably difficult to answer what's next when we're in a pandemic and things are happening so much more faster than we expected. But I think in terms of the student union, hopefully we'll carry on having those online events. We'll let more societies kind of feature on our Instagram or allow them to showcase their events a lot more so that more students are able to get involved and hopefully kind of keep them active through that way. Also, we just kind of recently had our student council meetings in which students are able to ask us any questions that the university might have answers to or we might have answers to. So hopefully that will soon be published on our website in regards to the answers to those questions. Some of them was just regarding the updates that we kind of mentioned earlier about the mitigating circumstances and as such. So hopefully we'll have that up soon. And I know that there's a lot of conversations with students about the tuition fees and seeing the kind of support that's been out there in terms of pressuring the government for it. And hopefully we'll continue to do so on a national scale. So hopefully working with other student union across the country and seeing how we can allow the government to actually understand and have empathy towards the students that are really going through it this academic year, and hopefully whatever the future might hold, and hopefully the student union will be there to support you. So I would say keep a lookout on our website, which is uwsu.com, on our Instagram, which is at Westminster SU. So keep a lookout on that. We sometimes go live on there for our Wellbeing Wednesdays. And and I hope that covers it for now. And hopefully we'll have more there to surprise you all.
Thank you so much, Ismahan and Fatma. Actually, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to share your social media platform, but you were like, you got first. You got first before I asked. So thank you again so much for joining us in our podcast today. Well, it's time to wrap up our show. And once again, we would also like to thank the listeners. And we hope that today's episode was helpful. So, don't forget to keep tuning in because this won't be the last one. And we invite everyone to tune in to the next episode of Spill the Westminster Legality. Also, for you to be updated with all the events offered by the Law Society, don't forget to follow us on the different social platforms such as Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And we also have YouTube as well. And another thing you could do is join us in the Westminster Law Events Forum by emailing us your full name, university name, and university email on our email, which is law.soc@su.westminster.ac.uk. All right, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast, review it. Only good reviews, please. And thank you again for joining us. This is Ericka Celestino hosting for Spill the Westminster Legality. See you next time.